6, and today I'm back with another iPad, iPod, and iPhone tutorial. And in this tutorial I'm going to show you some tips on how to speed up your iPhone, iPad, or iPod Touch. And right now I'm on my iPhone 4th generation. You will need to be jailbroken in order to do one of the most major parts of the cleanup. So go ahead and jailbreak your iPhone through evasion, I would suggest, and have Cydia. I will be making a video on how to do that very soon. But basically what we're going to start out with is we're just going to go over here to our settings tab. And we're going to go up here. And right now, since I have this installed through Cydia, I have this notification thing here, and it should give me the information on my RAM. Like this right here is my free RAM. Right now I don't have a whole lot of free RAM because I have a lot of applications running, and I'll explain a little bit of that later. But basically what we're going to start out with is we're going to start out by going to General. Then we're going to go to Spotlight Search. One thing you're going to do is you may notice that these right here, a lot of these right here will be checked, if not all of them. Basically what this is this is the Spotlight Search. Like if you scroll all the way to the right, all the way to the left, you'll have that little search. If you don't use this feature, not a whole lot of people do, go ahead and uncheck. See, they'll be checked. Go ahead and uncheck them all. That will increase your RAM memory by a whole lot, because your iPhone, iPad, or iPod Touch will not be searching these files constantly trying to find what you're looking for. So go ahead and do that. That will help a lot. Let's see here. Another thing you can do is if you notice that your internet's running a little slow, you'll go into your settings. You're going to drop down to where you're in Safari, and then you're going to click on Clear History, and then Clear Cookies and Data. That will give back a lot of your speed on your internet. That's like searched websites, that's pretty much everything or whatever, little data here and there. So basically that's just simple little tricks. Now for the last part, this is the most major way to speed up your phone and give you more memory back. Well, before I show you this, I'm going to go and show you another thing. If you don't know already, make sure to double click the home button, and as you can see here I have apps running. And just to kind of show you a little bit of a better example, I'm going to show you how much RAM I'm using right now. As you see here I have about between 77 megabytes and 70 and 80 megabytes of RAM. Speeding up a little bit because I did exile something. But if I go over here and I actually close out some of the stuff, like weather, iMovie would be a big one, keep Cydia up, messages, Safari, Facebook, camera, and photos. Now if I drop this back down, as you can see here, my RAM has gone up a whole lot. And if I was to stop the recording right now, it would probably jump back up to around 175 or almost 200 megabytes of RAM. And as you can see there, that's a big way. So make sure that you double click your home and close out of your apps. And so the next thing I'm going to show you is, like I said, you hit to be jailbroken to do this. And I'm going to show you this software right here. It's called iCleaner. But first I'm going to show you how to get to it. So you're going to open up Cydia. And the package that you'll need for this should already be installed with your Cydia. It's the Big Boss repo, so you should be fine with that. You shouldn't have to edit or add nothing, because the Big Boss repo there. And if it's not there, just enter in this little address right here next to delete. Go ahead and enter that little address, push edit, add, and then enter in that address and hit add source, and it should add it. Basically, after that, you're just going to go over here to search. You're going to go up here and search, and you're going to type in iCleaner. And because I have another package installed, there's an iCleaner and an iCleaner Pro. I just use the normal iCleaner because this is a little bit more trusted, in my opinion, because it is from the bigger company. So you're going to go and click on that. And then you're just going to hit install up here. Right now I already have installed, so I don't need to install it no more. But go ahead and download iCleaner. It should ask you to, I don't think it asks you to respring your device. So you're just going to go back out to your home button once it installs, and you're going to click on iCleaner. Once in iCleaner, you will have go back here. You can actually just go ahead and push analyze. And right now I should be doing pretty good because of being how I just cleaned this out. And basically what this application does is it is throughout time as your phone gets used and used and used, raw or unused files, trash files you could say, gets backed up in your phone. It starts taking your space up, and the phone is having to constantly process all them folders. It's almost like when you delete stuff on your computer, like say for instance you had a ton of songs or videos or photos and you delete them. It doesn't necessarily delete them, but it sends them to your recycle bin. Well, that's kind of the same thing with the iPhone. When you delete stuff like apps and all that, what it does is it compresses it down and puts it into a recycle bin that we're not able to see. But iCleaner can see it and it will delete it. So as you can see here, it's done analyzing. And if I was to clean it right now, I would get 85 megabytes back. The first time I did this, I got around 300 megabytes. And when I did my dad's phone, he got about 400 or 450 megabytes back. And if you think about it, that adds up quite a bit, especially when you have an iPhone that's only 8 or 16 gigabytes. Like this one here is just an 8 gig. And so basically what you do, I would suggest checking, make sure all these are checked. Go ahead and check them all. And then you're just going to hit clean. I'm not going to do it right now due to the video, but after it gets done cleaning, it'll ask you to respring your device, and you should notice a huge difference in your speed, and it should just be a lot cleaner. Another thing you can do, you can go over here to this plus sign right here, and you can actually go to here to go to languages to remove, and I just checked them all. See, I'm using American because obviously I speak English, so I just checked them all and I hit remove languages, and then you can do remove keyboards and remove voice controls. And I would say if you're doing that, you would end up with about between 500 and 700 more megabytes back, including what you've already done. And make sure you move fonts folder. That's another 168 megabytes, and that's pretty much it on that. And these are just excluded apps that you don't want it to take it. I just wouldn't mess around with that. Like I say, just check all those, hit clean. I would recommend removing the languages, keyboards, and voice control languages. This right here is not really important, but move fonts folder, make sure you do that, and basically you should be good to go. Like I say, this right here helps out a whole lot, and it really helps make your iPhone, iPad, or iPod Touch a lot faster, and it does get rid of all that junk, and it gives you more megabytes or gigabytes back. I believe after doing this, I've got about close to a gig of megabytes back, and it's really helped out a lot, probably more than a gig. So, and that, like I said, that adds up. That's quite a few apps you can download through that, and that's pretty much how you speed up your iPhone, iPad, or iPod Touch, guys. Thanks for watching. If this video helped, please be sure to drop a like and a comment, and if you'd like to see more upcoming videos, please be sure to subscribe.